Oh, yo, this Ezekiel Elliott conversation is crazy in a sense. Everybody got their opinions about it. And like I said before, Ezekiel Elliott is a dog. He is the man child out there. And you can't name me 10 other running backs that's better than him. And that's just the reality of it. I know a lot of people have their preconceived notion that he slowed down and he can't do this and he can't do that. And they only look at one side of it. Trust me, Saquon Barkley and CMC, they nice when they running the rock. And of course, the abusing type of mentality that Derrick Henry got. Now, they look good, but Ezekiel Elliott got a piece of all what they do. He's a better blocker than all of the three that I just mentioned. And on top of that, we got to look at it from these perspectives. Ezekiel, the main man Elliott, actually played under Jason Garrett's system. Let me repeat, Ezekiel, the main man Elliott, played under Jason Garrett's system, knowing what type of running play that you're going to run. Everybody knew what was going on. Come on, let's be real with it. Let's keep it real funky, baby. Everybody, mama, uncle, cousin, Tupac, and Biggie knew what play was going to be ran. Now, we did throw in some spices with Kellen Moore, but I'm going to say this. With Kellen Moore's situation, just hear me out. That was his first time being an offensive coordinator. And last thing I checked, he was a quarterback, right? He was throwing the football less than 5 years ago. So I don't think that his resume or his body of work will exemplify or exude knowing how to draw up good running plays. That's just me just keeping it real with you all. I do know that I'm going to have a few people to say, nah, Law. No, Law. Ezekiel Elliott did this. Look, Ezekiel Elliott had more snaps than he ever had in his entire career last season. When you have a Tony Pollard just waiting to be released, I think that the Dallas Cowboys' mismanagement of Ezekiel Elliott was the major cause. And on top of that, if you add the extra spice to it, for every Cowboys player, you got to fight for your coins. Let me repeat, you got to fight for your coins. So he set out the entire offseason, and all of a sudden, we looked at Ezekiel Elliott and say, hey, why is he not putting up these type of situations? Well, he was out there on combo land. Now, like I said, the Dallas Cowboys love to will and deal with their own players. They say, hey, we drafted our players. We want to keep our players. We want to sign our own players. But did anybody hear any news, any gripes, or any information about CMC trying to fight for his money, the richest running back that's in the NFL now? They didn't go back and forth with him. They said, okay, here's the money, here's the cash, here's the paper, here's the bag. But Ezekiel Elliott, all he did was on the field, been a dog, leading the NFL. It could have been 3 straight years in rushing, but of course, Roger Goodell had to stick his toe in the situation. And even though Kia Roberts had no fault in Ezekiel Elliott, said that, hey, this guy is clean as a whistle. Ezekiel Elliott clean. I digress. We know that Ezekiel Elliott never been the same since then as it relates to his appearance and the way his enthusiasm is out there on the field. Never been the same because of 2017. Let me know if I'm lying. Point out the lies for me. But we will sit back and look at this thing and say to ourselves, Ezekiel Elliott is trash. Collectively speaking, from those who say that. And just like I can say, well, Dak Prescott record is 40-24 and never had a losing season. Newsflash, Ezekiel Elliott never had a losing season. And on top of that, what makes Ezekiel Elliott trumps over a Saquon Barkley and a CMC is that Ezekiel Elliott, even with the coaching, Jason Garrett, is a difference maker. I don't see the other teams in their particular division or their particular conference, wherever it may be, drafting to stop their particular running back. They're not drafting to stop CMC. Oh, the Cowboys not drafting to stop Saquon Barkley and the Redskins, or Washington team is not drafting to stop Saquon Barkley. Nobody's sitting there saying that they're going to try to draft to stop Derrick Henry, but Ezekiel Elliott, I know that there was move made just for Ezekiel Elliott from the Philadelphia Eagles land. Oh, from the Washington team, went and got the Bama boys. Oh, the Giants, they went and got some guys up front to slow down and stop Ezekiel Elliott. That's the path of the righteous man. And I'm telling people, that's the reality of it. But a lot of people will look at it and only say, well, he's not CMC. CMC is not Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, and on top of that, Saquon Barkley is no Ezekiel Elliott as well. But they are all good in their respective ways. Look, I can go all the way back to the earlier days in the 90s. Barry Foster was good. Barry Sanders was good. Thurman Thomas was good. But they had their own lane. So did Emmitt Smith. It's not that you have to put one above the other. It's what they can do within the confines of their team. And right now, Ezekiel Elliott, he is our bell cow. Ezekiel Elliott had the shortest straw out of the draw because we had Jason Garrett. And it's hard to evaluate a player under Jason Garrett administration. It's hard. And I'm not trying to use him as the scapegoat, or I'm not trying to put him in front of the bus. Some people can say, man, Law, you are pushing him under the bus. But I'm not trying to say that, because you guys know I love Jason Garrett, Coach Red. But I just think that he's more of a player personnel / offensive coordinator, not a head coach. And he's never going to put his foot down to make the demands that need to happen or get the respect from the NFL. I digress, boy. All I can say is this right here. You give this dog all of this off season, and we somehow, one way or another, have a season, be ready for number 21, in with conjunction of a Tony Pollard as well. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be live and lit. It's going to be ready. And we're going to be really ready for this season, especially when you think about it. We can make them pay now. We got players that can take the top off the defense. One of the best yards after catch guys, Cedarian Lamb, CD Lamb, however you want to call it. You might as well just say touchdown Lamb. We got all of those good things. All of those good things, you add them together, and we will see that this team is going to high levels. It is. It's flat out is. Just take my word for it, Cowboy Nation. All what we've seen to the previous years, all what we've seen with the other administration, just take it, put it in a bucket, and say 2 tiers. And you know what to do with that. You can put the word in there. But pluck it, get it out the way. You can put the other word in there if you want to. Sit back, fall back, watch this thing be a beautiful birth. And it's going to be good. G-double-O-D good, baby. So, like I said, everybody else can fly under the radar. Everybody else can go unscathed. But this Dallas Cowboys, we can't. Look, you turn on your TV and you look up how many episodes this week alone, this Friday, how many episodes this week alone did they talk about Pat Mahomes versus Dak Prescott? You wouldn't even know that the Kansas City Chiefs just won the Super Bowl. But you would know for sure about Dak Prescott not being able to get signed yet, or is he going to play on a franchise tag? What this contract with Pat Mahomes going to do to conflict or help aid or diminish Dak Prescott contract? And you're going to hear this Ezekiel Elliott stuff. But you're not going to hear about Derrick Henry contract situation, and you dog for sure not going to hear about Deshaun Watson contract situation. It just seems like it's only one team that everybody loves to talk about, and it is the mighty Dallas Cowboys. If you like this channel, hit that subscribe button, share this content. Let a friend, neighbor, foe know where to go when they want to tune in to Cowboy Sports Talk and Beyond. My name is Law Nation, L-A-W Nation. Subscribe, support this channel. Let's grow and let's go, baby. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go. We're out. Peace. Look, we all play dominoes in various different ways. Nevertheless, we need a better way to keep score and to also brag about it amongst our contemporaries. Why not play with these type of chips? And I'm gonna let my dog Jeff Shelley go into details of it, and check out my guy Choice Borton. He's gonna give you guys all of the information. Shade Tree Soul, check it out.
Boy, Jeff Shelley, I'm checking in one time to let y'all know I just received my good money tips from Choice the Poet Borton. And this man is about to change the way we keep score playing dominoes. Ain't no more pen and paper. You can't cheat no more, because we got the good money tips. The good money tips is going to tell you how many points you got. You can't cheat. Ain't no more cheating playing dominoes. Check this out. The $5 chips, you know what I'm saying? You chip away, you know, get your little quick point, you know what I'm saying? You got your little $15 chips. 3 sisters. We call them 3 sisters. Ella, Bella, and Stella. You know what I'm saying? You got your 30 piece, you know what I'm saying? 30 piece special, you know what I'm talking about? And we ain't talking about no chicken, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? The game champ, you know what I'm saying? This here, you get this here, you won, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going through all out of order, you know what I'm saying? You got the $25 chip, that's a quarter horse, you know what I'm saying? You got to say quarter horse when you get 25. Give me a quarter horse, you hear me? Give me a Megan the goddamn stallion, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? I'm just going through, you got the 50 piece T-bone. T-bone with the shrimp, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? You got your 100 special. You get this, you know what I'm saying? Shade Tree Soul, you know what I'm saying? That's good money. You know what I'm saying? You got your 150 ball. You get this, you won. Game over. You hear me? It's done. Wrap it up. Go home. You know what I'm saying? You got the 20 piece boat ride. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna sail when you get the 20 piece. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So right now, if you're watching this video, go to Choice the Poet Borton Instagram page. Click the link in his bio. Order y'all some Shade Tree good money chips with the dominoes. Game night, uncles, aunties, grandmas, old youngsters. Come on, man. I know y'all play dominoes. Y'all want to play dominoes. Order y'all some good money chips with the dominoes. And let's change the way we keep score playing dominoes.